All right. Yeah, we're not starting soon. We're starting. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna turn down my phones, and we are good to go. We're just gonna do something quick. I don't have a whole lot of time, but it should be interesting. It's something new, and I'm gonna. It worked the first time. I'm gonna try it again, and let's see how it goes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to start.spring.io, and we're gonna make some bad decisions. We're gonna make an app. We're gonna use Spring Boot 2.7.12. And we're going to call this like, hey, quick stream. We're gonna do this. We're gonna select Java 8, and we're gonna make a simple app here with the Spring Web and with Actuator. And let's generate that quick stream. Did I hit the button? Hit the button. Quick stream. Oop. We booped it. I'm not sure if the audio is coming through. I hope it is. Let's do this. Unzip quick stream, C quick stream, and let's do this. Which Java version? So I'm using Java 17. Let's do this. Let's do SDK list Java. Let's switch to Java 8. Let's use Liberica. Use 80372. Let's use this one. So to do that, I'm going to say SDK install Java. This one, because I want to show kind of like, hey, there's some things that we can upgrade really easily and some that we can't. But I want to just kind of do a quick little thing. I'm going to say SDK use Java. Use this Java. So now, I didn't want to set it as a default, but now we're using this. Okay, we're in the shell. So clear. Let's do this. mdnw clean spring boot run. Okay, download all the stuff for this little package that we ran. I'm gonna move this over here. And our thing is up and running. Let's do this. Let's go new tab. Let's do a homebrew tab. All right, and then we're just gonna do HTTP 8080 actuator health. Cool, it's up and running. This is good. So now let's do this. Let's grab the process ID and let's check. Let's do two things. Let's show the number over here. It says, hey, it started. I'm gonna use the number in parentheses. Remember that 1.185 seconds. And then I'm gonna do this VM map type. Oh, the process ID. I got that process ID from over here. Oop. And let's map that, but I only care about grab physical. And I'll get 2 lines. And it says, hey, this footprint is 234 megs. Cool. So that's my Spring Boot 2.7.12 running on Java 8. Now, let's close that. I'm gonna grab this little command from another screen. Because I'm going to rewrite. I'm going to use OpenRewrite, and this is just for speed. I could use the Spring Boot migrator, but for speed and for simplicity, because I don't have a lot of time, I'm going to use this OpenRewrite tool just standalone as an example of like, hey, what does it mean? What does it do? Why is it not copying? Because I'm on another screen and I'm trying to do a stream, and of course, all the things that would go wrong could go wrong. Right? So let's first look at this POM. Okay, so it says, hey, properties, Java version 1.8, and Spring Boot parent 2.7.12. Now I'm gonna run this thing. I'm running this. I'm not changing any code. I'm just running this rewrite plugin. I'm telling it which recipe, where to get the recipe, and then which recipes in that to activate. And now watch what it does. It's pretty cool. I had a Spring Boot 2.7, 2.7.12, and I said, hey, just upgrade it. And it was running in Java 8. So now let's take a look. Look at my POM. It did the things that I need to do. It upgraded to Spring Boot 3.0.7, and it also upgraded my Java version. So I only did one thing, but I didn't do any code. I just ran that one command that said, hey, run that OpenRewrite recipe. Clean. Oh, let's do this. Because remember, I changed my Java version. It was running Java 8. Now let's do SDK list Java, and we want to run this one, Java 17, because you need that for Spring Boot 3. So SDK use Java, this one, Java dash version. Great. And now nbnw clean. Here, let's clear our screen so we can see. Clear nbnw clean spring dash boot run. We're gonna do the exact same thing. Okay, go build. Look at, I'm now using Spring Boot 3.0.7, and the number in parentheses is right here. 1.046 seconds, a little bit faster. And let's go do the same things that we did before. Hit the actuator endpoint. Hey, it's up and running. Cool. Let's grab that process ID. And let's look at this one. The VM map, process ID, pipe grep physical. And look at that. So just all we did was upgrade to Spring Boot 3 and upgrade the JVM to Java 17. And look at that savings, that footprint improvement. That's great. Now we're gonna do one more step. So we had a little bit faster startup time, a lot better memory footprint. Let's do one more thing. Now let's close that one. We're good. We're running Java 17, Spring Boot 3. Now let's do this. nbnw-p native compile, and this is the last thing I'm gonna do. This is doing the native compilation. It's using GraalVM under the covers. It's looking at all the things that it could execute in the code. And if there's code there and it can't execute, it's going to throw it away. And it's going to optimize it. It's going to deliver. This is on a Mac. It's on a Darwin ARM64. What it's going to do is it's analyzing all the code. And it's going to say, hey, I'm going to give you a statically linked native binary for Darwin and ARM64. I'm going to do that for you. Just takes a little bit of time. So those other, using the JVM, starts up fast. I can redo, I can edit fast. This is one of the trade-offs. Takes a little bit of time. It's going to take a little bit over a minute to do this because it's using a lot of stuff. Plus I'm also streaming and I'm doing all this stuff. So it's going to take a little bit of time. It's going to use as much of the CPU as possible to make it go as fast as possible. But there's a new version. I just don't have it installed yet. There's a new version of GraalVM that got released yesterday, I think, or 2 days ago, yesterday. So I'm waiting for that to get included in the SDK man that I use. So it took less than a minute, 58 seconds, but now let's see what we get. Target, what's it called? QuickStream. And I'm gonna run it in the background. Okay, so hey, it's running. It's my Spring Boot 3.0.7 app. I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay, let's make sure it's up and running. It is, that's wonderful. Now let's grab that process ID. Oop. And let's do the, oop. Oh, let's do this. How long did it take? It took 0.084 seconds. Today, you're paying per millisecond in the cloud. Whether you need a serverless app or not, that's still great performance. But there's also this clear VM map on that process ID, 15848. Boop, pipe, grep, same thing. Physical. The memory footprint, 36.2 megs. So when we started, we were at like 200 or something megs. So Spring Boot 2.7. Oh, it was down here. Spring Boot 2.7. Oh, it was on this other screen. Sorry. It was 234 megs. But I didn't do any code. I just took that app. I ran the OpenRewrite recipe. I got better by upgrading my JVM. And then I did the AOT compiling. And I got even better. So that's a pretty significant improvement from 234 to 36.2. That's all I wanted to show. The main thing is I'd been doing this demo, but that same recipe also the main thing that I was validating. That recipe. Oh, it's not in there. It's over here. It updated my my Palm. It updated my Java version and knew what to do to not just upgrade like the parent Palm version. It also knew, hey, you've also got to upgrade your Java version. And I was happy about that. Somebody asked, like, hey, is this going to work? And it did. That's it. That's the whole thing. That's the whole stream. I didn't really want to do anything else. I just wanted to do it, and I wanted to do it live so you could see it. And that's it. That's it. How are you doing today? I don't have anything else. So that took 10 minutes and 50 seconds. I'm very happy with that. Let's go and let's shut down that process. Quick. And let's kill that one. 1, 5, 8, 4, 8. Cool. All right. Any questions? No? If not, I'll run. And I'm going to go do a thing at the place. And I will probably be back on later. That's it. Thanks for joining.